Welcome to my new YouTube channel called About Him Ministries. And today my message is titled Authentic Living. We are vulnerable to the mentality of the modern world. It is a world that pulls us towards materialism. The danger lies not in material objects, but in our growing desire for the possession which ultimately drive us towards me, I, and myself kind of a society. Those around us quietly fade into oblivion while one's own desires strengthen the ego and selfishness. How much we have is not nearly as important as what we do with the abundance of our possessions. Self-sufficiency is a comforting thought, but if self-sufficiency drives us towards selfishness, it will become not a blessing but a curse. Then the chief motive for our living appears to be the accumulation of wealth. He who will fight for survival and he who will fight for pleasure are two different people. The notion that people in prosperous countries suffer from the abundance of excess may be true. Someone born in a country that constantly struggles with a flagging economy and now living in a so-called developed country will view abundance in its true form. While needs stare at the faces of those in developing countries, wants stare at the faces of those in developed countries. Now, only after the needs are met, one will begin to chase behind wants. Needs are limited, and unfortunately, wants are not. God created a world of pure balance with all plants and planets and the sun and the moon to function in a perfect harmony. Creation properly aligned to supply the needs of mankind. Seasons change at the right time while leaves falling and new ones growing with rain and snow with lots of sunshine at different times. Then came unbridled human desire, and the balance in human life began to shift. Christianity calls this the bondage of sin, while Buddhism calls it the effects of karma. A spiritual antidote to this malady of unhealthy attachment came from Jesus when he mentioned an ingredient for a righteous life. He said, in other words, if you have two, give one to another who does not have. Such a simple explanation, sometimes hard to digest, will analyze the awesome beauty of authentic living. Thank you.